Yesterday I fell in the catacombs and it drew blood. I was so confused when I hit the ground that I could have sworn I was pushed. My husband quickly found the hole that I fell in, but the thing is that I was feeling myself falling before my foot landed in that hole. I instantly got a headache because, of course, I'm whipped forward, but no medicines have worked since then. It's been almost 24 hours, and this headache has not gone away. Also, last night I had sleep paralysis again for the first time in a long time. But the weird thing about it is that usually my sleep paralysis happens where I'm experiencing the room that I'm sleeping in, and that's how my body is trapped, because I know that I have a very active brain, and typically my tired body will fall asleep and my brain will stay awake, and that's where my sleep paralysis happens. But this is actually the most terrifying sleep paralysis I'd ever experienced, because I was already in a nightmare. I was being attacked by a man. I could hear a woman's voice pleading for help, pleading for him to stop. And I'm there in the body experiencing and being trapped in the attack, and I cannot escape. I cannot leave. And I am fully aware that I'm in sleep paralysis. It was like sleep paralysis / lucid dreaming. I'm not a lucid dreamer. And I am trying my hardest to get out. I even tell my dream brain, my dream body, to whip around and to tell them to let me go. And it doesn't work. I can literally hear my daughter talking to me, because my daughter is awake in the room with my body, and I can hear her talking, "Mommy, mommy, mommy." And I'm holding on to her voice to try to get myself out of this sleep paralysis. And I do eventually get out of it, but I've never experienced that before. I should have also known that I was going to have that sleep paralysis, because right before I had it, I kept hearing a voice in my head that said, "Be quiet, be quiet." I want to backtrack a little bit here in the story, because I did have to clean these wounds that I had gotten from the catacombs, right? And as I wiped them, they were so brown, gray, dirty. It made me realize that maybe it wasn't just dirt that was on these floors. It was the bone dust, the decay dust from these bones that had gotten into my open wounds. And so now I'm wondering to bring a touch of the death home with me into my body. How do I put the death back if I'm not back in that country? Will it just fade away? I slept for the rest of the night. I slept pretty well. But is it going to come back? Because I don't want to hear that in my ears anymore. I might need a little help.